Which muscle is primarily worked during a bicep curl? Correct answer, biceps brachii. What is the main function of the respiratory system during exercise? Correct answer, exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. Which nutrient is the primary energy source during high-intensity exercise? Correct answer, carbohydrates. What is the largest muscle in the human body? Correct answer, gluteus maximus. Which exercise primarily targets the quadriceps? Correct answer, squat. What does HIIT stand for? Correct answer, high-intensity interval training. Which hormone is known as the stress hormone released during intense exercise? Correct answer, cortisol. What is the recommended daily water intake for active individuals? Approximate. Correct answer, 3 liters. Which of these is not a benefit of regular exercise? Correct answer, higher blood pressure. What is the normal resting heart rate range for adults? Correct answer, 60 to 100 bpm. Which type of exercise improves flexibility? Correct answer, yoga. Which body part does a plank primarily strengthen? Correct answer, core. What is the main function of the cardiovascular system? Correct answer, transport blood and oxygen. Which of these is a compound exercise? Correct answer, deadlift. What is VO2 max a measure of? Correct answer, aerobic endurance. Which vitamin is produced by the body when exposed to sunlight? Correct answer, vitamin D. Which of these is a sign of dehydration? Correct answer, dark yellow urine. What is the primary role of protein in exercise recovery? Correct answer, muscle repair. Which exercise targets the pectoral muscles? Correct answer, push-up. What is DOMS? Correct answer, delayed onset muscle soreness. Which of these is a low-impact exercise? Correct answer, swimming. What is the main function of the skeletal system? Correct answer, protect organs and support movement. Which of these is a dynamic stretch? Correct answer, arm circles. What is the recommended minimum weekly exercise for adults? Correct answer, 150 minutes. Which muscle is worked during a pull-up? Correct answer, latissimus dorsi. What is the role of electrolytes in exercise? Correct answer, regulate fluid balance. Which of these is a strength training exercise? Correct answer, deadlift. What is the best post-workout meal for recovery? Correct answer, protein shake with carbs. Which of these improves balance and coordination? Correct answer, Tai Chi. What does BMI stand for? Correct answer, body mass index. What is the primary energy source for muscles? Correct answer, glucose.